New affordable housing projects in Milwaukee County, and the developer of a stalled apartment complex in Milwaukee hits a financial hurdle. Those are some of the headlines, business headlines discussing this week. We're talking about them with Andrew Weiland, the editor of BizTimes Milwaukee, our news partner, joining us here this afternoon. Good to see you, Andrew. In Oak Creek, we're talking about Milwaukee County pursuing what's described as a first of its kind affordable housing subdivision in a suburban community.
Yeah, in Milwaukee County. It's an interesting project, first of all, because the county is doing it. Normally, a subdivision is developed by a private developer. So you see the county taking it on with some partners, including Habitat for Humanity. And what's happening, of course, is affordable housing is a major problem nationally. We're hearing this again, again. And officials are looking for solutions to address the problem. And this is one initiative led by David Crowley and county officials. It's a 50-home subdivision. You're looking at $250,000 for the homes, 1,200 square foot homes. They got about $7 million in federal funds to help with the infrastructure costs. The homes are going to be available to households with household incomes of less than 80% of the area median income. So there's that requirement to be eligible to get these homes. But it'll be interesting to see how this goes with a government project. But again, it's an attempt to address the issue of lack of affordable housing.
I was going to say, what do you think it may signify about local governments beyond Milwaukee and how they tackle affordability?
Everyone's talking about this, nationally. Obviously, the mayor has made a big deal of this being the year of housing. So the city is working a lot of things. This is a county project. So I think, everyone in the public sector is trying to figure out how to plug the gap, because the private sector has had trouble with everything costing so much now. It's very difficult for a private developer to build a brand new home that can be sold at an affordable price and still make a profit on it.
All right, a lot to discuss here. Northwestern Mutual committing more than $3 million over the next 3 years to build more than 90 homes in the Amani neighborhood. What do you think the potential bigger impact is this going to have on residents in that area?
This is the same issue, providing affordable housing. And the Amani neighborhood is a neighborhood on the near northwest side. It's great to see a company like Northwestern Mutual step up and contribute to an initiative like this. There are multiple groups involved in this one. Habitat for Humanity is involved in this project as well. Community Development Alliance is another similar agency in Milwaukee working on this. There's a private developer also involved, splitting up the home construction among a number of different groups. The private developer doing about 40 of them. And the plan there is to have these homes available for rent for about 15 years and then available for sale. I believe the rents will be $1,100 a month, and then they'll be available for sale for about $100,000 after that point. So again, it's another initiative with a lot of partners collaborating, a big corporation donating money, a smaller developer, nonprofits getting involved to try to provide homes in a neighborhood that needs affordable housing, and again, just addressing this broader affordable housing issue we're seeing everywhere.
Yeah, hoping to get people to achieve that American dream of home ownership. Right. Let's talk real quickly about the stalled Edison project in downtown Milwaukee. Just sold an apartment building in Madison.
So this is dealing with high-end housing, another housing project. And of course, this is a Madison developer that was working on and was building a 31-story apartment tower on the river downtown. And all of a sudden last fall, that project just stopped dead in its tracks. The foundation had been built, and that was it. And the construction firm just pulled out of the project and was saying they weren't getting paid for the work they were doing. They filed a lawsuit against this developer. This was a developer that had not had much of a track record considering the ambitious nature of this project, but they had done a pretty big apartment project in Madison, which they have now sold. And I think people watching and trying to figure out how is this situation with the site in downtown Milwaukee going to play out are looking at this as an indication of them trying to get some money so they can pay what they owe. Now, the problem if the Madison project is the cost of that was like $73 million, and they sold the building for about $37 million. So well short of the cost to actually build it. The occupancy on that building, we've reported, is only in 50-some%. That's well below where you want to be. So they've had some issues of that project as well. And selling a building is a way to try to get out and pay off some of your debts. But they have a lot to do to clean up the mess, quite frankly, not only with the Madison project, but with the Milwaukee project. I think what you're going to see is at some point they're going to have to sell this building, or I'm sorry, the site of the building they were working on to another developer. Either they're going to do it or they're going to lose the property, probably in a foreclosure situation, and then the court's going to do it. But eventually, hopefully, someone else comes in and finishes the project or does a new project at the site.
Quite a mess it is. We will keep an eye on your headlines at BizTimes Milwaukee. Andrew Weiland, thanks for joining us.